Today, my friends, my motherland has summoned me. But I'm not going to Ghana. Today, we're going to Kenya. Hakuna Matata, as we head into the wild on the edge of North London, as we explore Kenya on This Food Bangs. Today I'm in Edgware to get a taste of Kenya. We all know that Kenya is famous for its landscapes, vast wildlife, and of course, the Maasai warriors. How much do we know about the food? Let's step into Kenya kitchen to find out. This is it, proper beer. Straight from Africa. No low. I'll fill it to the top, you know what I mean? Real men, fill it to the top. That's it. Kenyan beer ticked off the list. Kenyan food ordered. Whilst waiting for my food to arrive, I saw a bunch of happy customers. Like the true Kenyans they are, they invited me over to have a chat. I wanted to know more about Kenya.
A couple of Kenyan people
Nice.
here in the UK.
Yes,
and
yes.
the food is wow.
And where did you say you were travelling from? Because this is mad. I can't believe this.
Yeah, I came in from South London, New Cross.
South London,
so all the way to Edgware, basically.
Right.
End of the train.
Yeah.
It's about 1.5 hours.
Yeah.
Total dedication.
Yeah.
for myself.
I mean, it basically takes you home, you know?
Really?
Yeah, it's a little bit of home in gloomy,
Yeah.
rainy England.
That's it.
Yeah, you kind of get that little bit of warmth, the sun.
Yeah. Exactly like how you will have it back in Kenya. Exactly.
Exactly how you have it.
Yeah.
The great mom would make it. The
Yeah.
quality, the spices.
The chapels are soft.
The chapels are soft. It's so important for chapel to be soft.
Yeah.
And it just makes us happy.
Nice.
And I'm so proud and so happy.
Wow.
So what I'm having is called viazi karai, which
Viazi karai.
basically comes from the coastal side. At least that's where you get the good viazi
Yeah.
karai from. And
Yeah.
then a little bit of the goat is very Maasai.
That's
Yes.
right.
You know?
It's Maasai, yeah?
Yeah.
We know about the Maasai warriors, but I wanted to know more about the nyama choma, which means grilled meat in Kenya. The goat ribs is slowly cooked or tenderized before it gets diced and sliced, seasoned with Kenyan kitchen secret sauce and spices. It is then rubbed into the meat, placed on a grill, high heat, and voila, you end up with this delicious centerpiece.
The nyama choma. Like you say, like it's a ceremony.
Yeah.
At home, like if you go home and it's a celebration thing, in Kikuyu you say "Wenabori yaku," meaning that you have a lamb for you, waiting for you. So it's not something that you just have every day.
Yeah,
It's a
yeah,
ceremony
yeah,
where
yeah.
someone slaughters the lamb for you,
Right.
and it's shown that it's yours.
Wow.
So having it here and this quality as well, then we love the quality of it and the taste of it. So
I didn't know the context behind that.
No.
That's very interesting.
That's
It's
deep.
like
That's deep stuff. Deep stuff. Now I'm gonna eat it with respect. You know what I mean?
You can see, like, she ordered it,
Yeah.
but everyone's picking
From it, yeah.
It's like, If you go home and you want people to come with you, or you want to celebrate, or you want to just,
Yeah.
be inviting or welcoming, you have to say, well, I've got a goat here and I've
Right.
done for you nyama choma.
Right.
And then people are like, there's a nyama choma, there's something we're going for.
Nice.
You have the chapatis are actually East Africa.
I know what you're thinking. How did we end up in India? I thought we were in Kenya. Well, chapati, also known as chapo by the Kenyan residents, arrived in Kenya during the colonial period when the British government imported Indian labourers to build railroads. Over 2,500 labourers died to man-eating tigers. I know. Many labourers remained and became merchants who sold their wares to Kenyans. At that time, forward-thinking Kenyans saw Indian food as part of a desirable yet modern lifestyle. After decades of integration, the result is Kenyan chapati, which is larger and thicker than the Indian chapati.
The one thing that probably represents all of Africa.
Bang.
The ugali, right?
Right there.
AKA pop.
Yeah.
Ugali, the holy grail of Kenyan cuisine. Ingredients: hot water, maize flour, and oh yeah, a lot of elbow grease. Best served with suma wiki.
And the kachumbari, if not any, this is very Kenyan. Like
Yeah.
if there's one thing Kenyans love, whether you're having fries, whether you're busy tearing down that ugali like he is, or you're having, especially with pilau.
Yeah.
All this talk about Kenyan food started to make me hungry.
But this goat meat is really nice, man. Goat ribs. It's so tender. This is all it was,
Oh my
yeah?
gosh. Here, let's see. Oh my.
Insane. I don't know where to start. What they call it?
I wrote it down.
Push the week.
I'm slumped. The delicious Mount Kilimanjaro of a feast has slumped me. I had to find out why. Why on earth is this cuisine not highly rated?
Wow.
Getting food like this is not common for like other like Chinese and
Yeah.
you can walk around and get, but like I said, 2 hours for me, just to get it, just to have yama chama, which you wouldn't get at home.
Right.
Yeah.
I think one of the main reasons is, and I think we were speaking about it, there's not many Kenyans in the UK per se. And because of that, we haven't, us promoting this the way we are talking is promoting to other cultures as well, because
Right.
they don't know about Kenyan food.
Right.
I grew up here, I grew up in the UK, and I always talk about Kenyan food, and no one knows a single thing about Kenyan food per se. So I feel like the more popular it gets, the more that we'll be able to have more people congregating, knowing how great Kenyan food actually
Right,
is.
right.
Because we see it everywhere. We've
Yeah.
got the Nigerian restaurants, we've got the Chinese restaurants, like we
Yeah.
said. But Kenyan food, top tier.
That makes sense. But I still wanted to know more about Kenyan food. Who better to ask than the head chef and founder of Kenyan Kitchen, Margaret?
Thank you very much. The food was amazing. I couldn't even finish it, but I'm taking it home and I'm going to munch away. Munch away. Thanks. Listen, I've never had Kenyan food, and today was the first time I came in and I had Kenyan food, and it just brought a smile to my face. I didn't know what to expect. I don't know, for some strange reason, I was expecting spice. I was expecting all sorts. Just tell us about what goes into creating a dish that is going to be well received by the general public.
Yeah. Well, I always say cook from the heart. I always cook from the heart.
Yeah.
I learned how to cook from my grandmother,
Yeah.
and that's what I try to do when I'm in the kitchen.
Good.
And for it to be received with love, just the same way you have.
Yeah. And sorry, were you raised in Kenya? Yeah.
I was born and raised in Kenya
Yeah.
by my grandmothers, and then moved here in 2006.
You had to cook. Where did the love and passion come from?
I think my love and passion for cooking came from my grandmother. As a child, I always loved cooking, and I would wake up in the morning to go and watch my grandmother cook, or anyone who was cooking. I just loved cooking.
Yeah.
And my cooking, I'm self-taught. Like always, watching, eager to learn.
Yeah.
And I just thought let's now try and bring introduce the Kenyan tradition to the world,
Yeah,
or
yeah,
rather
yeah,
to
yeah.
London.
What separates the Kenyan dish from the rest of the other cuisines globally?
Right.
Because it wasn't spicy. It's weird. I can't really grasp it.
Yeah.
It's a strange
and,
one.
I mean, like if you think, like as you said, this is the first time you've had Kenyan food. For
Yeah,
example.
yeah.
And if you look around, there is like traditional Kenyan food. Like
Yeah.
there is a lot of Indian Kenyan restaurants which offer the Kenyan dishes, but more or less like any Indian restaurant you go to.
Right.
But with Kenyan food, it's because I would say it's borrowed from each tribe.
Each tribe, yeah.
Because like each tribe has its own specific cuisine. So if I was to say, for example, like ugali,
Yeah.
again, ugali, someone can identify ugali
Straight away.
Yeah, with a certain tribe.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like digging into each culture,
Right.
each tribe,
Right.
and sort of giving you, your authenticity and the tradition of
Right.
it.
Yeah.
And so and when it comes to spices again, where I think what we do is try and maintain the actual taste of the food rather than overpowering it with
Right.
the spices.
Right.
Yeah.
That's what I like, because sometimes the spice can be overpowering.
Yeah.
And you can't
So
taste
you
the
end up
actual.
tasting the spices
That's
instead
it.
of tasting the actual.
Yeah. I mean, I was
actual
speaking to the chef, and he said people like to marinate their meat a day before, but he does it on the day.
And
That's the reason behind that, too.
So I mean, you can marinate overnight, which is good. Like food still marinates and get the flavors. But for us, it's because, like for example, when you're doing nyama choma in front of the customer, you actually want the customer to see that actually my food is, it's being cooked in my eyes. I get to see, and it's not.
You feel like at peace.
They know what's going in inside the food.
Yeah.
But again, because as you said earlier, like when you marinate overnight, sometimes the spices can overpower it. So it's just cutting it down a little bit.
No, I respect it. What's been your biggest challenge in being a head chef then, and cooking for the general public?
Because it's a new type of cuisine, so not everyone is going to be eager to try it out. So it's always like that feel like, are they going to like it, or is it too spicy? Is it too? But everyone has been quite welcoming. And,
oh, really?
That alone will motivates me to keep on going and just make sure that it's all consistent.
Good.
Good. Like my team at the back always say, I'm very particular, so I have to get it right. Like if it's not right, then it's not going to the customer.
Yeah. Can you tell us a bit more about your journey? Because I'm always fascinated about when people say I'm going to become a head chef, because it's a grueling, hard. You need to be passionate and dedicated to that role. So how did that journey come about?
Well, actually,
especially from Kenya, making that move from Kenya to England.
Yeah. So when I first came here, I didn't know that I was actually going to become a chef.
Really?
But
what did you think?
So I went to uni. I studied education.
Right.
And then I did teaching for some time. And then
big up. I'm a teacher as well.
Is it?
Yeah, PE teacher.
Yeah.
You made the right choice.
Well, both of them were good.
Yeah,
good
true.
So went to uni, finished my 3 years at uni, started teaching for some time, and but even when I was at uni, I used to cook for my flatmates or my friends. But then the first thing that actually got me to realize that I wanted to do, for example, Kenyan cuisine specifically, I missed that. Like when you have meat on the bone, I couldn't get it anywhere. And then I came across Banto just down the road at the market. I was like, I can actually find meat on the bone.
That's it.
And there's so many ingredients here that
burnt oak is.
Yeah.
It's for Africans, really.
Exactly.
Let's be honest. Let's be honest.
And then, so I slowly started cooking from home. Initially, I wanted to do food blogging, actually. So that's where I was going, right now.
You're the food blogger, yeah.
So So I started taking pictures for blogging, and from there I had people messaging me to try and to see if I could make some dishes for them. So, and then slowly started picking up, continued working from home.
Yeah.
And then eventually just okay, let's teach part-time and then cook part-time. So it became like a side business.
Yeah.
But then in terms of cooking, I've always enjoyed it. I have since I can remember.
From the Western Province.
Western Province.
What's the prominent food in that sort of region then that is on the menu?
So, tilapia.
Jeez.
Ugali.
The Ghanaians know about tilapia, innit? Tilapia and kenke is our thing.
Tilapia, exactly. Tilapia, ugali. And we have this other dish, traditional dish that's like maize and corn. I don't know if you have that.
Yeah.
So we have that.
It's very similar. It's very similar to the Ghanaian dishes.
I think with African food, it's sort of similar, but it's just the way it's cooked. Like, you have tilapia, you just cook it different way. You have like jollof rice.
Yes.
So you
have that in Kenya, yeah?
No, so our type of jollof rice is pilau rice. Again, which is more like Indian, but it's
exactly.
It's our
this is really, you get that sense, that vibe, that Kenyan culture.
Yeah.
The music. I was even doing some Maasai dance. You know what I mean?
Maasai dance.
Okay, Maasai dance is the jump. Yeah, I was even doing that. And you opened that a time where it's been very challenging.
It's challenging. Like
how have you adapted?
Christmas time and then
COVID. Coronavirus.
It's very challenging, but what's life without a challenge?
It's true. It's true.
Life throws things at you. It's how you pick yourself up. And what we're trying to do here is just try and maintain the positive vibes. And then just be consistent with the customers we have, new customers.
Yeah.
And see how we move forward. But we can't stop.
You can't stop. You can't stop.
We just have to keep moving.
Yeah, because you've come out of it very well, and I'm very happy to see you. Because I drive past it all the time, and I was like, I've got to come in, and I've got to interview the head chef, and I've got to try Kenyan food.
I'm honored.
If you're ever in Edgware, I'll honestly say, come to Kenya Kitchen. Yeah, where is it?
Kenya Kitchen. It's in 135 Deans Lane.
Yeah,
that's HA8 9NY in Edgware. You can always give us a call. Find us online at www.kenyakitchen.co.uk. We're on Instagram. We're on Facebook, and we're always welcome. To call us. We'll answer.
That's it.
Karibu nyumbani.
Wicked. Thank you very much for joining us, man.
Thank you so much, guys. And I'm really glad you guys came and Kenyan cuisine.
Yeah, loved it.
And hopefully we'll be seeing you again.
Come to Kenya Kitchen. I'm coming back.
It's friends, isn't it?